Hello and welcome back to Shakespeare. We are working on Timon of Athens, and we get to hear from Timon today in Act 1, Scene 2, which we're calling Act 1, Scene 2 because there was a change of scenery when we all went inside for dinner, even though Shakespeare just called the whole thing Act 1, Scene 1 and left it at that. So that's where we are. We're at dinner at Timon's house, and he has invited pretty much all of Athens over, including Epaminondas, who is there being grumpy, drinking his own water and eating his own root vegetables because he doesn't trust all of these other Athenians in the same room with each other. He thinks that they're all just a bunch of idiots for eating together because they could all poison each other. Like, no problem. It wouldn't be a big deal to put some poison in the wine and pass it off to your friends, because the people who are your closest friends are also the first ones to stab you in the back once the opportunity arises. So after hearing a smidgen of that, Timon turns to Alcibiades and is like, "Oh, I bet you want to be out on the battlefield again." And Alcibiades is like, "Yeah, wouldn't that be great? I'm fantasizing about killing my enemies." And Epaminondas is like, "Yeah, if only everybody here was his enemy, they'd all be, wouldn't that be great?" And one of the lords turns to Timon and is like, "Wouldn't it be nice if we could do something nice for you for once? Like, you're so generous with us. Shouldn't we be doing good things? Wouldn't that be nice if we could reciprocate?" And Timon says, "Oh, no doubt, my good friends. But the gods themselves have provided that I shall have much help from you. How had you been my friends else? Why have you that charitable title from thousands? Did not you chiefly belong to my heart? I have told more of you to myself than you can with modesty speak in your own behalf. And thus far, I confirm you. Oh, you gods, think I, what need we have any friends if we should ne'er have need of 'em? They were the most needless creatures living, should we ne'er have use for 'em, and would most resemble sweet instruments hung up in cases that keeps their sounds to themselves. Why, I have often wished myself poorer, that I might come nearer to you. We are born to do benefits, and what better or properer can we call our own than the riches of our friends? Oh, what a precious comfort 'tis to have so many like brothers commanding one another's fortunes. Oh, joy is even made away ere it can be born. Mine eyes cannot hold out water, methinks, to forget their faults. I drink to you." So he's almost getting a little mushy here about friends. His whole thought is, why have friends if I can't do things for them? And you wouldn't be my friend if I didn't think that you might be able to help me at some future time. Like, that literally is why you're my friend. And if we didn't occasionally need each other for things, then we're as useless as a musical instrument that's just hung up on the wall not making any noise. Like, what's the point in that? And here I am, and I am so lucky to be in the presence of so many wonderful people who feel the same way that I do, who are all just nice to each other and generous with each other, and we can all partake in each other's good fortune. And isn't that what friendship is all about? And at the end, he almost gets a little misty-eyed about it. So to get away from we're feeling all mushy and sentimental, he raises a toast to everybody in the room. And several of the other lords are like, you sort of got me too. And Epaminondas is like, bleh. He thinks that it's all a bunch of garbage and really, really doesn't want anything to do with what they're saying. But then a messenger comes in and says, "There's some ladies outside that would like to see you." And Timon's like, "Okay, show them in." So these women come in, they're dancers, and they come in and they tell Timon, "You're this wonderful man, we would love to do a dance for you." He's like, "Okay, sure, fine, come on in." So they come in and dance, and we're going to get to hear commentary on that from Epaminondas in tomorrow's monologue. So I will see you then for that. Mwah.